On this episode of Beer, Blues, and BS, we're going to be talking about Jimothy. Well, just a little bit about Jimothy. Otherwise, we're going to be finding out all about Kidder's exciting adventure to Mystic Lake. And, you know, he's had some experiences. He also went to Outback. And did he get the special thing? The special thing that Rude Boy Kyle asked him to get? We'll find out. Otherwise, it is going to be a good time full of stories. We're going to talk a little Magic the Gathering. It's going to be a great time. And of course it's going to be, because you're here. And when you're here, you're in a good place. Welcome to the show.
It's Howard Blues and V. Mark Kidder. Work all beverage, porpoises, enjoy time with friends.
Triple B! Well, the Triple B sucks. Okay? Oh, come on.
Whatever, man. This is Beer, Blues, and BS. Online at beerbluesbs.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Beer, Blues, and BS, the podcast that probably in a desperate attempt to stay relevant will probably have to talk about Jimothy. Why? I mean, it's a viral thing right now. We'll get to it. Anyway, I am your host, the living embodiment, Charlie Brown, Howard Blues, here, as always, with my co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the Mark Kidder. Kidder, how you doing tonight?
Well, you know, if I was any better, I'd be down a floor or up a floor. I don't know. And what does that mean? I don't know. But I've been pre-gaming, and I'm caffeinated to the nines. I don't know if you can read on the side here the old latte there. We got the 7 pumps of the syrup and the 7 sugars added in. I'm ready to roll. I have some things.
Rises to the top.
I do. Got a couple things to talk about. We're gonna have ourselves an okay time. So glad to be here. Yeah, glad you're here. Might figure out a light or two to turn on in here. I guess I don't know.
Kidder, the lighting is not what I'm wondering about. I'm wondering when our sponsorship checks from Mystic Lake are going to start pouring in, you know? So.
I'm guessing they're not, because I'm going to touch on that here shortly, so.
Oh, boy. Well, before we hear that interesting story, we should get to everybody's favorite segment on the show, and that is What's on Tap? It's also when we introduce our guests, and normally I go in order that people showed up, but I know a couple of people are here just to be at What's on Tap and then disappear. So get back to their vacation. And with that, it's the person who's basically been gone all summer. But yeah, he's still on the show. And hey, he's gracing us with his appearance. It's none other than the Triple B Brewmaster. It's the local geek. Local geek, how you doing? What you drinking this evening?
Hey, doing good. Yeah, this summer has been quite the summer. Got a fire trying to go out on me here. Have to get this.
I got a guy for that. If you need some help, he'll get it going for you.
I am going to have the Black Leg Ranch Copper Ale. I don't know if this one's been had on the show before, but it says actually it's the same story they have on all their cans about the homestead, so I won't read that. But it's 5.5%, a 12-ounce can. Got a little bit of hops to the smell on it. Ooh, but it's smooth. The hops are there, but they're not as forward as the smell would let you think. I'd give that 3.5. So, yeah.
Nice.
Decent beer.
Very good. Glad to hear that. If your fire goes out, I have a guy for you, but y'all may lose a house at the same time.
All right, well, I'll go tend to this, but it was good to join you guys for a little bit here.
Yeah.
I wanted to point out that I am also on vacation, yet I seem to be able to be on the show.
Are you going to have a drink, Dan?
That's fine.
I'm just wondering what's going on. You know, the Triple B Brewmaster making his exit on the show here or what? And I heard something about calling me out on the YouTubes.
I probably did that.
In the morning.
But before I throw it to somebody else, Local Geek, is our other cohort who's there going to make an appearance, or is he being camera shy?
He's being camera shy.
Yep.
Yeah, peanut gallery.
He says he'll make an appearance. So here, I'll hand it over to him.
Oh, there's the camera.
That's right. Big Bada Boom
Don't
is here.
break the phone.
Do a quick switcheroo. Click the button so it uses the other
Found
camera. Points it right back at him. Would he run off? He really didn't want to be on the show.
Man, wow.
He broke the camera right when he tried to put him on.
Big Bada Boom's got the scotch. Look at that. Scotch.
Mhm.
Down into his belly.
Delicious.
Give us the 1-2 on what you're drinking, what it is, and apparently you like it because you're taking straight pulls out of it, and looks like you got half the bottle drank. So
Yeah, I'm down to like
that's for everybody. No, that's for me.
No, this is one that I had before on the show. It's an artist blend.
Oh,
Yep,
Well, never
exactly. But it's still good.
I need to so I can document it properly.
There's a picture.
All right. Well, thanks for making an appearance, and I'll let you get back to manning the grill or helping Local Geek with the fire, or
Yes.
whatever you're up to.
The grill just ran out of gas.
you
Happens
cannot
in the
keep
Lord,
a
and
fire
you'll be
lit
fine.
over there to save your life. What is going on? You can't brew beer now. You can't light a fire. What is happening?
I know. Things are falling apart.
Some kind of
It's because I forgot them before. There goes the bathroom.
alternate universe.
All right, well, good seeing everybody. We'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, have fun on Rum Rock and Ruiners.
Yeah, see ya.
All right.
Here you go.
Well, let's continue around the horn and get to our other guests. And now I will go back to the order in which people joined, which means I'm throwing it to Iowa and one rude boy, Kyle. Kyle, how you doing? What you drinking this fine evening?
I'm doing pretty good. Surprisingly well rested, given that we just spent a week out in the Northeast and little man take his first flight and experiencing all that. But yeah, I stopped at the local store and found some stuff on sale for round one, and another classic that I don't think I've featured on the show for round two. So round one is the On the Rocks bartender created cocktail, old fashioned. See, this is a 375 milliliters. I've had a couple sips of it already, but I'll give you the lowdown on it. The old fashioned is all about balance, and ours pairs Knob Creek bourbon, punchy notes of bitter, citrus notes, and a touch of sweetness. Sip into flavor harmony. So it's one of those pour over ice and enjoy type of deals. And it I usually don't go for these, but this one was on steep discount, and I didn't mention anything about cherries. So here we go.
It'll do in a pinch.
Mm. I mean, I browsed the sale. It seemed like all the pre-made cocktails they had fairly prominent, and I'll call it not bottom of the rail or bottom dollar type liquor in them. So I recognized the Knob Creek, and they had other ones that were pre-mixed and seemed to have name brand things to them. You can definitely feel the taste of the Knob Creek in there. The bitters, I think, could add a a little bit more to it, but it seems like those aren't as prominent. So, yeah, if I were to make my own old fashioned, I probably could make it like this, but it's kind of like, I'll give it a 3. It's decent for the sale price that I paid for it. And I'd say if you were to maybe find some form of bitters to maybe enhance that taste quality just a little bit, then the rating would go up. But yeah, it's not bad for, I think it was $6 or $7 that I paid for the bottle. So they'll get me through round 1.
No good.
All right.
I'll give it a 3.
350.
All right. Let's jump to somebody who, if he was a magic card, he'd have flash. It's none other than the Triple B Armorer. It is JS Gunslinger. JS, how you doing? What you drinking this fine evening?
Well, not doing too bad, gentlemen. I am getting ready for the USPSA state championships in Minot. Match kicks off Sunday morning at 8 a.m. I, however, have to be in Minot at 8 a.m. tomorrow so that I can run the range. I'm one of the range officers for the match, so we're getting the battle van all good and ready, and had to wash the bedding because apparently I forgot to do that several weeks ago. Oops. Things. But since I was planning on leaving tonight in 3-4 hours, maybe get there 2-3 o'clock in the morning and nap for a bit and then get up and go to the range. I have a cup of coffee with a little bit of Disaronno in it because why not? So by the time I end up leaving, the Disaronno will be well out of my system because it'll again probably be 2 a.m. before I leave. So yeah, we're gonna go coffee, Disaronno, and a little bit of whole milk. So it makes a pretty good deluce latte. I don't know. I don't speak Italian, so
Dolce de latte.
Dolce. That word.
Oh,
I will say that Disaronno pairs really well with a smoky vanilla coffee. They complement each other quite well. I'm gonna give that like a solid 4 because that's a good one.
Nice. I'm just gonna throw in. My wife bought a box of random like K-cup coffee mixes for me in the morning. She has been very kind as to get up before me because she normally gets up before me and make my coffee. Problem is, then I don't know what I'm drinking until I like actually drink it. So it's been surprises. I think this morning was like chocolate donut, but yeah, it's always a surprise. And speaking of surprises, somebody who looks like he's totally not surprised as he sits in his monotoned library, it's the Triple B Wiseman. Doc, how you doing? What you drinking this fine evening?
Good, I'm doing well. I'm glad to be here. I survived my time in Texas, where, and I should have recorded it for the show, I had a Shiner Light for the first time. Not bad. And also to your point earlier, I will note that earlier this week, Jimothy was named by the governor as Washingtonian of the Day, which is an informal honor just bestowed by the governor onto people in the state of, or residents of Washington who inspire others. So Jimothy's got something going for him.
Good Jimothy.
I am starting tonight with the G Fuel Flavor Bomb energy drink. It is creamy cotton candy flavor. This is going to be terrible, isn't it? It says extreme focus, performance energy, antioxidants, endurance, reaction, 0 sugar, 0% juice. Like, what is in it? I don't know.
Curtis is going to be joining us on field here soon. He's got the gamer drinks.
I mean, it does say fuel your gaming, your fitness, your work, or your lifestyle.
For life.
Any one of those.
It's like NWO.
Do you just not plan on sleeping for the next 12 hours, or?
I still have several hours. I'm earlier than you. It's actually not bad. I thought it was going to be absolutely terrible. But it's not overly sweet. It's not overly flavorful. So it's not really flavor bomb per se, but it's kind of middle of the road. It's got that that candied cotton candy kind of flavor to it. I'd probably give it like a 3.5. It's really not bad at all.
That's
sometimes the random stuff that looks scary turns out to be just fine.
Yeah. And some of it goes viral in the form of a misformed raccoon. I actually saw the local WNBA team has built up a whole graphics package. So now whenever they score a 3-pointer, instead of just saying a 3, it's a Jimma 3.
No, I've had people texting me. Have you spotted Jimothy? I was like, first of all, I don't even live in Seattle. And second of all, if I did, I would not live anywhere near where he's been spotted. So,
yeah, that raccoon has become more popular than we have. So to drink down our sorrows, Kidder, what you having this fine evening?
Well, as you saw, I had the Dunkin' iced latte caramel, lots of caramel and lots of sugar. So that's gone. And gone. That was pregame. My first round tonight is Outback. Yeah. So you talk about the tangy tomato. The server threw in a dollop just for me.
Yeah.
Take that home with me.
There you go. That gets you out of one IPA from IPA appreciation.
And I got not one loaf, not 2 loaves, not 3 loaves, but 4 loaves to enjoy, and some butter.
I like the insist there on that 4th one.
Yeah,
that was good.
Well, that one's for the company. 3 for me, 1 for you. How about that? And of course, you can't do that without getting a dollop of the Outback butter. Butter that bread. So we got that. It's a bit dry. We need something to wash that down. It's as close as something local that I could find. Shells. It's from New Ulm, Minnesota. So there's that. August Shell Brewing Company, New Ulm. This is the Fire Brick.
I had that last week.
Brick Tamlin. Here it is. 12 fluid ounces, 4.8. Please recycle this can. So there's that. And we're going to throw another shrimp on the Barbie, as it were. The Fire Barbie. Because Local Geek can't get her rolling. So I'm going to get the fire going right here. And we'll see how that is. Wow, that is pungent. That just roll. I cracked it open down here and it wafted all the way up here. So it has a nice ambery malt beverage beer aroma off of it. So smells not too bad. I can see firefighters drinking this. No. Not terrible. Not the worst amber ale or whatever you want to call it that I've ever had. Also, maybe not the best. So 4.8% alcohol by volume, but 2.8 on the rating scale there. It's a little below average for me in the tasting. Kind of, it's like flavor but watery. Just kind of weird.
For a second there, Kidder, I thought you were pulling a me where it's not the greatest, but 4.8. That's
No, I actually have standards. Okay.
Yeah.
They may be questionable, but they are still standards.
You are correct.
Yeah. Kidder, you're gonna have to help me because I don't remember the name. But while I was editing, we owe a shout out and a whole cheers for the round because we had a big donor who donated quite a bit to us, and we haven't done this properly. So, hey, this round is sponsored, and Kidder, this is where I need your help with the name. So,
Mr. Gunsch.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. And gentlemen, I'm rounding out the evening once again going to this De La Calle Tapachi soda. This time I have the strawberry citrus that I will be drinking. And I won't read the whole thing, but strawberry citrus. We blend juicy strawberries and a vibrant mix of citrus to create a crispy, refreshing soda experience. We'll see. It contains 9% juice. So, salute. Huh. It's got a good start of strawberries, and then I want it to go sweet, but it gets that like sour citrus taste that kind of follows.
You can see me here. Can you see me here?
No, but we can hear you.
Can you see me now?
Can you still see me?
No, but they can hear you. She goes, "Ah, damn it." Can't even sit here in peace.
This is all right. I think I just rate this like a 3. It's okay. I'm gonna I'll sit and I'll drink it, I'll enjoy it, but it's I don't know. Not my favorite flavor combination, the strawberry and citrus.
Huh?
No.
Lazy goalie's over there just laughing. Just take a swig of butter and
that bread would be better if it had water and hops mixed with it.
Yeah, it would be good. Or if it wasn't a bit dry.
The water and hops would fix it.
But it's still good. It's still good. No, I can't put water on this because...
But you can put some tangy tomato on it.
I could dip it in the tangy tomato.
Mm-hmm.
You could dip your bread in your beer.
I may have to do that actually. Well, there's only a dollop of butter, so I only have so far to go with the loaf here for this cup. Anyway,
can you see beyond it?
No,
well, I think he's transcended the dryness and is giving an actual reflection on the true pumpernickel bread taste.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because stuff to go is obviously not, we'll call it the best. But you have to imagine yourself sitting down and imagining yourself, this is just piping hot out of the oven, and you really, it's not without imagination that you can imagine that, or it's something that you could take the true intent of the taste.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't you worry. Right now, in my head, I'm 25 minutes away, back at the Outback. Take me home tonight.
Take me home tonight.
Mm-hmm. Careful, we have to pay royalties.
Bread right out.
But
Did they give you a steak knife to go?
plastic one.
Just
If you keep sawing hard enough, you'll eventually make it through. Might as well just go right.
it hasn't quite achieved that shoe leather texture yet.
Oh yeah, we're still solid. Just straight raw dog this loaf.
Kidder, you
Howard wants some ratings. Yeah.
Oh, no, I was going to bring up a topic, because
This topic.
I thought about that one. I had a different one I was going to throw out there while you're chewing, so that you don't have to talk through the bread.
Chew on it, yeah.
Yeah, but we've been exchanging messages back and forth because coming out in November, it's a Magic the Gathering set that you're very excited about.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Star Trek is coming out, and we've had some
can't
different.
afford it.
Yeah, can't afford it is correct. For our other guests on the show, they put out what the prices are going to be. For a basic play booster of 15 cards, it's going to be $6.99. If you want a collector booster, which is all rares, foils, and alternative arts and serialized cards, it's going to be $37.99 for a 15-card pack. So, quite pricey. They're putting out a single commander deck at $74.99. The collector's edition of the commander deck, if you want, all the foils, all the rares, all the alternative arts that are in the deck, $159.99 for that 100-card deck. So, some very, very pricey things. And one of the things that they are doing that is so interesting, and probably why part of the prices are what they are, for the first time ever in a weird PR move, they are actually going to be having autographed cards. So they have acquired autographs of several of the actors who played parts. So William Shatner being one of the big ones. And they will be part of the serialized cards that you can get out of the collector booster. I think there's only like 200 of each signature. So some people are really not happy about that because it's making Magic cards more into like the sports card market. Another interesting side story, somebody took a screenshot of the autographed William Shatner Magic card and sent it to Mr. Shatner. And he's like, I have no, asking for his opinion. He's like, I have no idea what this is. Which then sparked a whole bunch of controversy that these cards were fake, or they weren't real signatures, or they were just printed on signatures, to which some people who are more in the industry said, well, no, what they do is they give them a little white sticker and they sign like 200 of those, and they don't really see what happens to it. But, Kidder, the news that I think is most important, that I think is worth sharing, because I think it unifies you and Magic the Gathering fans in a whole light, is one of the cards that they have revealed. And I will pull this up real fast.
Like, I see where you're going, and I'm not going to ruin your thunder.
Please don't. I worked too hard on this. Yeah, one of the things that they revealed, and as I said, I think you will find some fellow people who agree with you. I know Howard is failing on the sharing the screen.
You want me to stall? I can say some stuff. No, it's going to ruin the thing. You just do a thing.
Is there a Jimothy card with the paw print on the?
Not yet.
The Coon.
Here we go. Khan, Engineered Evil, starring none other than
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, in a card that is being mocked for its look, the just kind of uncanny valley feeling of his kind of portrait and such on there. The other reason why people are upset about this is he is a reprint of a card that already exists in Magic. That card is Shirod, who, to give anybody, for those who are not in the Magic knowing, this card has never been reprinted. It is considered one of the best black cards out there. A lot of times it shows up in things like Cube. If you don't know the Cube format, it's where you build a cube of very powerful cards and you draft from it. It's a very expensive card, and they're going to lower the price by doing a reprint of it. And this is what they chose. So
you're saying they're going for a cash grab?
Not so much even just a cash grab, but like the people who have been like, please reprint this card so it could be cheaper and I could get my hands on it and put it in my deck. Now they can, but it's with this art. So enjoy. So anyway, the main Magic news of the day.
To tie on to that, yeah, I saw a bunch of the artwork. Frankly, disappointed in a lot of it, but also at the upcoming Con, which is just over a week away. Magic the Gathering is officially a sponsor of STLV this year, and the creators of the Trek set and artwork are supposed to be there for some panels. There's supposed to be giveaways, exclusive buys, and who knows what else. So I'm hoping that there'll be some of that stuff there and on sale. So maybe I can get a decent deal on it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. They the whole, Universes Beyond stuff, that is very much a cash grab. But people keep buying it, so that's how it goes.
Yeah.
But
hopefully it'll be good.
Hopefully we'll find out in November. That's for certain. And who knows, Kidder, maybe the whole set will tank and the prices will come down. It's happened before. So anyway, that I just wanted to get the Magic news in there. Anyway, Kidder, you've been teasing this story about Mystic Lake.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. Everybody knows what to get me for Christmas now. Just, after it goes on sale in November, and then the prices tank because nobody buys it. So everybody needs to get a gift before Christmas right there. Super sale. Get them while you can. 50 cents for the dozen. Who knows? just throwing it out there. But so this is my first visit to the lake. Very nice property. Very, very Vegas-esque. There's a casino down that way. Apparently valet parking as well. Didn't find that. Golf course, 18-hole golf course over this way, which clearly you can see. Over that way, there's a Top Golf-esque golf driving range with the same sort of, setup where targets and zones. It's lit up. Can't see it right now. It's over there. Beyond the butter. But did not know coming over here and purchasing beverages for the show. No outside alcohol. And they have security checkpoints.
But you can't bring outside alcohol to your hotel room?
Nope. Not through the casino, not through the hotel entrance, nothing. You have to walk through a metal detector scanner. And of course, they have the right to search. It gets better. Went over to the hotel desk. And as part of it, there's a 7 or 8 screen terms of use that you have to go through and then sign off on, which include the consumption of alcoholic beverages that were purchased and brought into the property may result in you being escorted out of the property and losing your money and whatever. So
I've never ever heard of that before.
it's very bizarre.
Like you can't. I mean, I get like you can't bring it into the casino, obviously, but like I've never heard of anywhere, like any resort I've been to. I've stayed at several casino hotels that you can't bring your own alcohol to your room. Like that's absurd.
We were actually afraid that they wouldn't let us in with the Dunkin' either, but they're like, "Oh, that's okay. That's fine." Little did we know, we pulled a JS and we threw half a jug of alcohol, hard liquor. No. But
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so we had to turn around, go back to the car, and stow some stuff, and may or may not have placed a few items in my backpack.
And they didn't check your backpack?
No. There's another reason that I'll tell JS later.
I'm aware. I know. I mean, it is commie soda. I mean, I didn't, so.
What's hilarious is that we drove into Moorhead. I said, welcome to the state of Minnesota. In a somewhat sarcastic way, because, traffic immediately got worse and the roads were worse too. I was like, this is that. But here we are. Like I said, it's a nice place. No smoking anywhere inside the complex. I'm big for that. I'm okay with that. And then you walk out to your car, and there's people out in their cars littering and
selling them loosies at a half pack.
Bunch of the people who have to go outside, because they can't sit at flight ups and answer the phone. They're right outside the door, crowded all the way around and blocking the entrance.
Yeah. That's a classic smoking a coke.
I was gonna play up. I just. No wonder it was cloudy down here today. I was wondering why. They're all outside.
Those Canadian wildfires.
Yeah, that's what it is. All the smokers go outside and breathe in. Oh, taking a hit of the unfiltered. Speaking of that, can we get some air purifiers out here, please? We gotta clean up the atmosphere a little bit. Wondering if we could start purifying some of this, those of us who have problems such as the planet trying to kill us on a daily basis, just trying to survive, but yeah, so that was that. We're pretty sure that they might check the garbages and whatnot, so we're gonna do like we were out camping: pack in, pack out.
Leave her cleaner than you left her.
Yeah, just one of those things. It's very bizarre. Feel very. I feel bad.
That is strange. Which also makes you then wonder, what was the incident or incidents that led to that policy? Because when people get like really strict about that, something happened.
I think it's because of their alcohol license.
That shouldn't affect you, like having alcohol in your hotel room, though.
Yeah,
because they're not selling it to you or serving it to you, so it should have no impact on that. And I've stayed at many hotels and even some casino hotels in Minnesota and not encountered that. Never obviously stayed there and now never will. But
I was saying, man, I should have stayed at the Holiday Inn or Super 8. I could have brought whatever I wanted into the room.
Yeah, it just feels it's just ridiculous.
You guys want some illicit narcotics? Bring them in.
Have you,
want some
have you
hookers?
purchased?
Bring them in.
Have you
too.
purchased the Mystic pre-check?
Yeah. Maybe I should have checked with them. You got to buy the.
We're gonna take off your shoes at that one.
You got to get the ML Gold Plus membership in order to be able to get the top tier. But we're on the 10th floor, so we'll give them that.
Oh, you
Straight.
They gave you the Primo Mystic Lake Primo sponsorship angle right there. So
yeah, I have a feeling I'm not going to be welcomed back. I don't know. Maybe unspliced.
You've been dismissed.
I don't know. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to get in even with my shirt. Like, you're going to ask me to leave.
I was surprised you got the tangy tomato in.
Like, yeah, we brought this thing in and it set off less whistles than the alcohol did. Like, what?
You must not possess the goods from the Outback.
Yeah. Fake Australia. It's clear sailing. Alcohol brewed half an hour from here. No, get it out of here. But it's like I said, it's also bizarre because they make you sign the waiver for everything. If you smoke, if you do anything, you turn the. I'm sure I'll get a letter for moving this stuff. But this chair also, like, look at this thing. God, he's in overly this chair. What is this? It's a nice looking chair. It's half a foot off the ground. I'm going to do a podcast tonight. Make sure you smash that sub button. So my back already hurts from sitting up just so I can talk to you.
Do they have a locking mechanism on the bottom?
Oh no, it's one piece. It's one piece. Yeah, here.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Take a look at this.
The velveteen chair.
Here, let me.
They just don't want people to sit in it. That's what I'm getting. They don't want anything ruined in their.
There's certain words for these chairs, from my understanding, but I don't think anybody.
There could be a lot of smoke or a lot of tangy tomato that could be smeared into that sweet looking chair.
I don't know if there's anything that could be smeared in or on or off of this. It's too low to the ground. You got a bad angle for anything.
It's not podcast certified.
Hey, they just don't make rooms for tall people. Maybe they're just all made for people that are 3 foot tall, like I am.
That's what this is. This is a kilt required chair. My bad.
They heard what you were saying as you walked out to stow your goods, so they put you in the munchkin room.
I mean, the other chair over here, well, it was over there. Now it's over here. That one's actually like normal person size. It also has like an easy access hole in the back. So then if you're a little bit gassy, it just blows right out the back instead of up the back of the chair. And I don't know.
We really need to change the subject. We're sitting here talking about hotel chairs.
Oh, the Archer references. Anyways.
Phrasing? Are we still doing phrasing?
Are we doing phrasing?
Apparently, their policy also says you're not allowed to bring in outside furniture. So I hope you didn't bring a couch up there with you or something.
Here's the funny thing. I tried to bring in one of my backpack chairs too. No, I didn't. That's in my other car.
You can stack a couple of those pumpernickels, and you can lift that chair up a little. a modification to the cherry.
They're not that dry, okay?
not too dry.
There's going to be some
just,
saggage.
They're just dry enough.
It's just adds a little crunch on the exterior.
Mm-hmm.
Much like the rest of us, hard on the outside, soft on the inside. You just got to get buttered up a little bit to make things all better.
Mm-hmm.
Howard, you got enough for anything on this episode? Do we need to redo the whole thing? Is this out of here? What?
I mean, we got like 16 minutes left, and I'm like, I have other topics, but I hate to use them all in the first episode and not follow
we
it
could
up.
talk about the fake brick that's next to the headboard on either side of the bed as well.
Well, I was actually going to actually throw it to Kyle because I saw he's wearing a Chicago Blackhawks shirt.
Yeah,
there was some big Chicago Blackhawks news that came out this week.
There has been.
If you can afford to wear that.
Well, I bought this back when I'm trying to remember when I bought this. Probably within the past 2 or 3 years, and it's got the Phonetics logo, and this is off their pro line. They claim that the players wear this, but Patrick Kane signed a 2-year contract with the Hawks. And he's back with the Blackhawks wearing number 88.
He's back
for another 2 years. And hopefully
Bedard signed, right?
In part, yeah. Well, Connor Bedard is a Blackhawk for another 5 years. So we've got some legacy stars. We got some really young, impressionable talent that is around for the long term, and they even said that I was reading how there are some teams offering to give Bedard even more money, and he said it's not worth the money to. I mean, what the Blackhawks offered Bedard, and he said it was no question to re-sign and extend his contract, and even having Patrick Kane come back to the Blackhawks was, I mean, it's the Hawks have been in this cycle over the past 10 years or 11 years since they won their last Stanley Cup, of re-signing 1 or 2 of the people that won a cup with the Hawks, and it's kind of been very mixed results because these guys are kind of on their later legs of their careers, or been very, well, we'll call it no results because the Hawks haven't made the playoffs in a while. So bringing Kane back and at least giving him the opportunity to share his wisdom, whether it be for 1 year or his full contract term of 2 years, if he plays a full time and hopefully stays healthy. I mean, I've heard nothing but good coming out of this, and him coming from Detroit, they're also in a rebuilding term, so I read within the past month or two, and there's rumors of Kane going to Buffalo, which is his is it's closer to his hometown where he's born. Rumors of him going elsewhere for another cup, but it's something that I really hope that the Hawks can make a real drive towards at least making playoffs this year, because there's some they're a really young team, but there's so much talent in goal. They beefed up the defense a bit, and even Kane, after him signing, he's like, there's a quote of him saying something along the lines of I've played in the league for 19 years, and I'm sure I will not have received a pass in the way and the manner and the means that Connor Bedard is an excellent passer. He feeds the puck. He excels at assisting people and putting the puck right where you need it. So, I don't think they're going to be on the same line, but there's the off chance of them being on a power play opportunity on the same line, and I think it's going to be. I'm hoping it's going to be a dangerous combo, because the Hawks, they put their 3 cups together. I say this feeling old, because it feels like way back when, but it's back in 2015, and previous to that. But it's something that they really want to bring the stars back, and I'm hoping that bringing Kane back is a big boost to not only the fan engagement, but also the output in terms of offensive quality for the Hawks, because they boosted their goalie quality, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm excited to see what happens in this upcoming season.
No, that's exciting news for Blackhawks fans, because I don't think I'm wrong in saying they haven't had a real good season for a while. So, something nice to have something to kind of be like excited for.
Yeah,
give it a good rinse.
Yes, it's a little bit dirty.
30 days in the cooler for you.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't bring your cooler, but I can.
I mean, I could probably bring the cooler, just, have to
You just couldn't put anything fun in it.
Although, is that considered furniture?
It's probably not a big deal, because you may not want to go back there anyway, but you have to be careful, because when I was looking up, trying to understand the rationale for their policy, I did see a post from someone that said they tried to bring alcohol in, and they were not only kicked out, but they were given a trespass order, and they can't come back. So the police were called and everything. So
wow, that's got to be
they take it very seriously, apparently.
Yeah. You're risking being banned from Mystic Lake.
That'd be something.
Apparently, when the casino was started, from what I can tell, it was completely dry. It was a decision the tribe made because of the historical impact of alcohol on Native American communities. But then at some point, they decided, because there were so many requests, to start selling alcohol. So then they opened bars, but you still couldn't bring it in. So to me, it seems almost hypocritical of we're we're going to have a dry facility because of the negative effects of alcohol, but we're going to make an exception as long as we can make money off of it.
So Kidder, maybe I missed this, maybe I misheard it, but could you go down to the casino to where they have their bar and purchase something and then bring it back up to your room, or does it have to stay?
No, you can do that. And that's most hotels. Most hotels, you can get a drink at the bar and take it in. But yes, in their policy, it says you may bring their alcohol up to your room. That's what I'm saying. It seems interesting that we have this philosophical concern, and we're going to make an exception to it as long as we can make money off of it.
It is 100% a money grab. That's it. It's money grab.
I didn't look to see how much a bottle of beer is from one of the bars, though.
I'm going to guess $6 to $8 for a Busch Light.
And I was going to say that the hotel I was just at last week, now granted it was, it's a resort, but a domestic bottle in the shop, the bar is probably more, but at the shop, a domestic bottle was $9. So you're probably looking at about that.
Those are the premiums. So you're really paying for the top tier of that brand. So I can understand you want to pay for that.
So the top tier Busch,
$9 for a Miller Lite bottle. That's
they only select the best of the Miller
it was
Lite
the
to
best
come.
Miller Lite. They had an inspector sit down and be like, "This is the good one."
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is if we buy Kidder a $9 Miller High Life from a hotel bar, he'll drink it.
No, I'll enjoy watching it being poured out for $9. So, Phil Parker, as we've had on the show before, back in the radio days when radio was fun, we would talk about gas prices and certain areas or cities or even stations within a town would of course have the higher price per gallon, and we would be discussing it on the air. Oh yes, over in Minot, the price of gas is now $4 a gallon. So they have that extra premium gas up there. They've been getting the really good stuff up there. So if you want a good tank of gas, drive to Minot and buy the really good stuff, because ours is only $3.80, right? So it's not as good as what they have up there. Just again, I'm sure some people believe that, right?
Speaking of radio and hockey, Kidder, I know you saw the news. Yeah, longtime voice of the Fighting Sioux, Tim Hennessy, was fired. So it would sound like a 5-minute meeting and offered 1 month of a severance package, according to the news I saw. So, that's going to be a change.
I don't know if he's got anything to do with the radio, but terrestrial radio has gone way downhill in the last 2 months. I know we covered it a little bit, but yeah, I don't even hardly listen to terrestrial radio anymore. And
I wouldn't know. We haven't listened to terrestrial radio in years at this point. XM in the car, and that's all.
They fired all of the local. They fired all show on. So there isn't even a local to anymore, except for one guy in the morning.
Yeah, and they're not great. These national ones. The show that they replaced that because I listen to talk radio usually on the drive home, and the show that they replaced it to the new show, I swear that they're reading off a script, because it is the most stale delivery of commentary. Like even the laughter, even the interactions and jokes they play, it's and I'm wondering, is it even real people, or could it be AI?
iHeart is also making AI entertainment for the talent for the past decade.
That's why I'm saying it could be AI. It's going to be real people.
But their
is funny.
ads say guaranteed human.
Yeah.
I was about to make that same point.
Define human, at this point.
Yeah. I could see this being AI because it is. It's just the staleness. There's no interplay of it. There's no real inflection or playing off of each other.
Well, and I'm just about to say, it have to be bad AI because I used Notebook LM, which is I guess now becoming Gemini Notebook. Because one of my colleagues was like, oh, she had just gotten to a workshop on illustrating the different ways you can use AI tools. And one of the things that they did in that workshop is they all took their resumes and CVs and put them into Notebook LM and said that create a podcast. And I did that, but it actually sounded dynamic. So not only could what you're listening to be AI, but if it is, it's really bad AI. So.
Yeah. I've done not a resume, but I've played around with it since I have access to it through this show. And it is very dynamic and playing off of. This is
two voices and they're talking to each other. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's interplay and you can tell when they're kind of telling a joke and the other one kind of, but the stuff that I was listening to, they were discussing Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and having a detailed thing about that. Also, neither of them had seen it. And so I was really annoyed that they were commentating on the commentary on a movie they have not seen. And I also want to say, if you're the kind of person who goes, I don't know if I'm going to go see this movie on Friday or Saturday, so I'm buying tickets to both showings. Stop.
What?
Yeah, that was what one of the guys said. He goes, I didn't know if I was going to the movie on Friday or Saturday, so I bought tickets for both Friday and Saturday so I could, wherever it works.
May we never reach that hard for content.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't afford that.
Well, the issue is that it's being forced down your throats when people are fired, when people are dismissed from their jobs and given essentially a goodbye, we'll see you soon, or we'll see you at your memorial. It's horrendous because I understand that Tim has had his health issues, but it's easy to say that corporations are overrunning and slicing into what people have been hearing for the past 20 to 30 years and asking themselves, is it cheaper to do things, even if it's for an hour a week or 20 hours a week, whatever it may be? It's dastardly and it's greedy because people have expectations, and no matter what you say or think, you're used to a standard, and the human provides a standard. And when it gets replaced by something that doesn't meet maybe even 70 or 80% of that quality, you're asking yourself, what is the problem with what was going on before this replacement?
Pretty sure it's just the money. In Tim's case, he was on the air for 45 years doing the play-by-play for the radio broadcast.
There are some things that cannot be replaced by a human. There are some things that you give the panache, the taste, the authenticity of what a hockey game brings. of what a service brings, of what anything brings to human interaction. And if you're going to be listening to 30 minutes of AI-generated hogwash before a hockey game, instead of having 2 to 4 people going back and forth in an interaction and giving the back and forth, the dynamic of what this game means, of what the next game means, of what the next 6 weeks game means. You can put that into a machine and it might churn out some interesting tidbits, but you get those on the fly with these folks that have done this for 10, 30, 40 plus years. And there's people that are growing up, not only right now, but not only 10, 15 years ago. I want to announce for the Fighting Hawks. I want to announce for the Fighting Sioux because they meant something to me. And they have the passion. But there's no passion behind the AI. It churns out whatever it churns out. And if you're not told that you're giving AI interaction, it's just whatever it gives you. You're given whatever it decides to give you. So there's a lot to the back and forth. You feel like you're there when Tim Hennessy announces a Fighting Sioux hockey game. You don't get that with the AI or whatever cheaper option decides to get hired to announce a hockey game. The man's done it for decades. If there is the option to find someone that has dedicated themselves to the game, to the sport, and to the program, they would have been introduced by now. And if they haven't been introduced by now, then they are not spending enough money. They are not investing enough time and effort and talent to improve for the next generation. So that's my 2 cents.
And on that very heartfelt take, Kidder, we've been talking for quite a while. It's time we wrap this show up. And to do that, we need some cheap plugs, not for Mystic Lake, and some final thoughts.
Should I
cover it up?
Move this. That does a great job. Look at that. Oh, we're doing wonderful things over here. Move that over here. Yeah. For the record, I have no idea if they're hiring somebody else to do it or if they're just cutting the whole piece. It's a cost-saving thing. I don't know. But time will tell, as they say. So now, time for some cheap plugs, and definitely not AI-driven or anything. With terrestrial radio sucking, you can get your T-shirt or your pint glass or sticker. You can do that. beerbluesbs.com, and you can do it at streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs, streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs, streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. You can also give us your money, just like Mr. Gunsch did, helping us out, buying us all of the rounds collectively, and help us out, keep the show rolling, because every penny goes right back into the show to keep it on the air. So we appreciate that. We're not 10 to 15 million in debt yet, but I mean, there may be that time. Please no. We're going to quit before that. I would assume anyway. Give me a nod, Howard. Yeah. I mean, keep trying. One day we'll make it, right? Maybe not. Yes. Googly eyes. Very good. Okay. Facebook and Instagram, like us, share us. Please join us there. We're also on YouTube, so if you want to see the video version of this and things, you can join us here for Things and Reasons, or listen to the audio version anywhere, anytime on all of the apps, including Pandora and Spotify and Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, and everything in between. So if you're on an audio podcast place, search for us, Beer, Blues, and BS. Even if you watch this or listen to this on a different platform, just go search the other ones if you have accounts there and smash that sub button. We'd love for you to be part of the show as well. Well, that's about that. So time for some final thoughts. Rude Boy, you got any thoughts left?
Yeah, well, here's to Jimothy. Here's to
the Coon.
The Coon. Doing your own way. Make it authentic. And I will say, be the best you can be, because not only do you have to take care of yourself, make the time, make the effort, and we'll say put in the time that makes you happy, because there's not even if you have time off from your obligations, from your work, from just doing stuff from around the house, it all takes a community and find people that really source that effort, because it sometimes is not as easy as you think. If you need help, whether it be just needing the time to an hour to go for a walk, go do that. But you gotta ask for it, and sometimes it's I can speak from it myself, and it's something that if you need something, say something, because if you can't fill your own cup, you can't fill other people's cups. And this opportunity to do it with you guys every week is a blessing, and I hope it's as easy as it is for me and as it is for you guys. But I really want to stress that, because it's something that if you're not filling your own cup, you can't fill other people's, because it's an effort to make a community work, and I hope you guys are doing well. And it's been great to be on this week. So thank you, guys.
Thanks for being here again, Ruben. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
let's head out to the west side and see if there is still silence in the library.
Silence in the library. I would just say don't settle for AI slop. And don't settle for really crappy AI slop. And just remember that AI will never completely replace the human element because it can't, because it's not human.
Thou cannot kill that which has no soul.
Unfortunately. Right. I mean, that's just it. Like it can't replace the human element, but it's not as easy as just saying that to make it go away.
Very good. Like it. Looks like JS has finished his snack and is ready to share some thoughts.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't said much this episode, but
what are you eating? I mean, we've been watching all the progress. There's lots of good stuff happening.
It was a Cashwise Euro. The big platters you get from the Cashwise. It's pre-made stuff. You just got to heat it up, and I put the lettuce on there. So we're gonna find out. Hopefully, the Cashwise lettuce isn't tainted. But I guess we'll see.
We'll set the 30-minute timer for next week.
We'll check in on you in 6 hours.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Final thoughts. Oh, I don't know. If you're gonna get ready to go to the state championship for your particular event, maybe do it. Maybe get your stuff together before 11 o'clock at night and not be an exhausted pile of crap by the time when you get there.
It's fine.
But cheers. That's how I roll. So, and I didn't make another drink because I'm probably going to take off tonight, but I got lemonade.
Sneaky round 2.
Ooh, sneaky 2.
That's all I got. Nothing super enlightening this week.
Yeah. Lit well enough. It's good. Howard?
I'll keep it short and tie back into, if you want to try and pass off your radio show as not being AI generated, your about page should have more than one really grainy photo of the hosts and a picture of their, let me see, what do they give this guy as a title? A picture of their technical director, Michelangelo, which is actually a picture of Zac Efron, and a picture of their esteemed newswoman, Katie Green, it's a picture of Katy Perry. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, back to you, Kidder.
Thanks. They think they're funny. Okay. Well, now that that's over with, it's time to get on out of here. So for everybody who's been here for this week, of course, we had local geek Big Bada Boom reminding you that they were here, albeit brief. For JS Gunslinger, for Rude Boy K, for Doc, and for Howard Blues. I'm still Mark Kidder. Thanks for being here for this and every episode of Beer, Blues, and BS. Remember, keep a glass at least half full. There is free beer tomorrow, and we will catch you on down that Blues Run and Tucson Highway. Have a good one. See you in the next episode of Beer, Blues, and BS.
You have been listening to a UA production of Beer, Blues, and BS. If you enjoyed the show, help others find out about it by rating the show or leaving a review at your podcast listening service of choice. Thanks for listening, and may your glass never be empty. UA Productions presents A Glimpse Behind the Curtain.
I have no idea where Kidder's coming in from.
Well, I gave him an idea.
I saw that. I saw that. I think he was already past Outback by then, because I've already seen the pictures on Facebook that he's already been to Outback.
Yeah, well, if he's staying at the hotel right next door, then he's not too far away from a challenge complete.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was staying in Twin Cities or if they were flying all the way to Vegas. So,
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know what his plans are. He didn't tell me anything.
Well, I texted him right after I got the text with the salad and all that, and he's like, "Well, He's like, "Yeah, we're still doing the show tonight." So,
he did.
Somebody made it ahead of the local geek. Live, loud, and on location.
Yeah.
Darn right. I'll probably just join for what's on tap, but
okay. Well, that's fair.
I mean, got drink 0.5 going already.
I just want to know who Local Geek's agent is that got him set up with this whole "you don't have to be here all summer" contract on this show. Because
I don't know. It's been a wild summer.
It's been a summer, that's for sure. So
that's why I figured I'd at least join for what's on tap, because I haven't been on in over a month.
It's been a while.
Other than maybe behind the curtains, I haven't seen this week's episode yet.
Yeah. So it wasn't a bad episode. So
don't feel too bad, Derek. I've been on for about 3 to 5 minutes in the last 2 to 3 episodes. So,
and I got a big.
I show up, have
a grill here, so.
Right, I show up, have a beer, and then leave.
That's okay. I edited that section, and didn't put in any of the top secret stuff. But there's a spot where I really debated putting behind the curtain, where one of the guys working with you, like, you had put the phone on mute, so we didn't hear what he said. But all of a sudden, like, because your phone was down, looking straight up, you looked over and said something, and then it disappeared. I'm just like, and everybody else had left. I was the only buddy here. I'm just like, I don't know what I do with that. So that did not make the final cut, but it was one of those.
Right man, yeah, I had to throw it on mute because there was so much gunfire and whatnot going on that.
We got a nice sunset over here, though.
Nice,
very nice. We got a misty, cool evening here.
Yeah, I missed out on it. It's right below the trees now, so I can't see it.
Yeah, we're a couple hours east of you.
Where are you guys at?
Fort Ransom.
Oh,
first time being out here, so.
Yeah. Make sure you check out Fort Ransom State Historic Site while you're there.
Yeah, we plan to.
It's really just a plaque, but
we also plan to check out the state's only waterfall while we're here. So
yeah, there you go.
What is it? Is it a stream that roll? Oh, son of a! I just freaking drug mud. Oh, I walked out to look at the sunset, and I neglected to realize my daughter left from playing in the pool in the yard, and then stepped in. And
that's okay. You also neglected the fact that your phone is on the floor and you're wearing a kilt.
That'll make a perfect. That'll make a perfect behind the scenes or behind the curtain.
Yep.
Pay no attention to what's going on behind the curtain.
Usually I don't like to take behind the curtain quite that literally. It's
Your balls are showing.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I totally neglected to remember that. Oh, that's awesome.